All right, thank you, Aaron. And as you heard the governor just mention there, because more people are eligible for the vaccine does not necessarily mean that you're going to get it the moment that you are eligible. We are putting this issue in focus this morning because some health departments are not quite ready to move forward with phase 2A. Now, before the governor's announcement about moving into the next phase of this vaccine plan, this was how vaccines were being prioritized. We were in phase 1, so 1A, that was healthcare workers, residents and staff at nursing homes and first responders. Then we had 1B, that included assisted living, adults 75 and older, and educators. And then now in 1C, which we're still in, adults between 65 and 74, along with essential workers in labs, agriculture, manufacturing, the postal service, they could get vaccinated. Some health departments actually just moved into phase 1C a few weeks ago because, as the governor said, the demand for the vaccine is still far exceeding the supply that we have. And if your local health department is ready to move forward with the state's eligibility for vaccines, you can pre-register for an appointment ahead of time, but that doesn't mean that you have an appointment. The Howard County Health Department posting these messages on Twitter while they are ready for the next phase of eligibility. They also want Howard County residents to know that pre-registering does not mean that you have an appointment or that it's been scheduled for you. This simply means you're now in the process of getting one, and you'll be notified when you can make an appointment. The list is also not first come, first serve. And our state has made progress in getting people vaccinated despite the challenges of getting that appointment. Early on during the vaccine rollout, which started in December, the CDC ranked Maryland 35th in getting people their first shots of the coronavirus vaccine and 47th in making sure people were fully vaccinated. Then the CDC rolled out new data towards the end of January. Maryland bumped up a bit to 28th in the first dose and 39th in getting people fully vaccinated. Now the CDC says that Maryland is among the best in the country when it comes to getting people their second dose of a vaccine. The state health department reports more than 688,000 people have received their second dose of a coronavirus vaccine. That's more than 11% of the state's population. More than 52,000 people received the single-dose shot from Johnson & Johnson. This comes as President Joe Biden says the United States is expected to reach his administration's goal of 100 million coronavirus vaccinations today.
58 days into our administration, we will have met my goal of administering 100 million shots.
This milestone comes weeks ahead of the president's scheduled goal. According to the CDC, 1 in 8 Americans is now fully vaccinated. Well, it's 6:07, and there is still some reluctancy on getting that shot. The governor mentioned the so-called vaccine shopping, where people are refusing to get a vaccine if it's not the particular one they want. Now, we did receive a tip that some people were showing up to the state fairgrounds in Timonium for their scheduled vaccine appointment, but then left without getting vaccinated when they found out which one they were getting. Baltimore County Health Officer Dr. Gregory Branch says he hasn't heard of that happening at the fairgrounds, but he says he does know that there are people out there who have a preference.
It's extraordinarily important that as soon as you can get the vaccine, please do. Don't wait for the next vaccine, because that time can be a matter of life and death.
Yeah, the governor also speaking out against vaccine shopping. Now, the 2-dose shots from Pfizer and Moderna, along with the single-dose Johnson & Johnson vaccine, those are the ones available right now. And 2 more companies, AstraZeneca and Novavax, which is based here in Gaithersburg, they're expected to get emergency use authorization for their versions of the vaccines sometime this spring. And to keep track of what your county is doing when it comes to responding to the COVID-19 pandemic and how to get a vaccine, it's a lot of information. We got it all in one spot for you. We got a new page on our website. It's WMAR2news.com/vaccinatingMD. Check it out.